So right now there are people on both sides of the spectrum. Some people think that the market is topped and all we have is down and depression and falling now in terms of price. And people like me are on the other side of the spectrum that say, hey, this bull market's just getting started. We have a lot of potential ahead. Big things coming for the market. In fact, there are 5 of 7 on-chain indicators suggesting that this bull run is in fact just getting started, bringing us much, much better times ahead. So this all started from an argument between 2 different people, not even an argument, but discussions by 2 different people, Don Alt and Ansem. One of them is on, this is the end of the cycle, we're done. Ansem is saying we still have a chance to make millions. So first and foremost, Bitcoin dominance still being above 56%. Right now it actually sits at about 56%. And the interesting thing that I've always found from this chart is there's this long-term trend line. And BTC tends to not really breach this. And if it does, it's for a very, very quick instant and it falls back down. You guys can see all the way back here in 2017. This is when the fall began in terms of Bitcoin dominance. You guys can see this again here right in late 2020, beginning of 2021. That's when alt season began. And right now we're getting about to that point where alt season is about to start. Okay. Bitcoin dominance should in fact either tap this trend line or start to flip around right here and will begin falling. This is when alts begin to gain that big ground versus BTC, again, signaling the start of alt season. What we're also seeing as well as Bitcoin MVRV Z score is under 6, which means that there isn't really this big realization of profit yet, right? And right here, you guys can see that what we're seeing is we're not even close to this 6 score, right? We're not even close to where the market typically peaks. You guys can see that back here, right here, and we're all the way down at a 2 right now. So we're not even close to where the market typically peaks at. All right, hopefully that makes sense. Well, this also says the Puel multiple hasn't reached over 3. The Puel multiple is another metric that aligns with cycle peaks and has yet to do so. This indicator is calculated by dividing the daily value of Bitcoin mined by yearly moving average of that value. So we're not even close yet. And then the HODL waves, right? What this is suggesting right now is the fall off in peaks in the younger bands suggest that selling pressure has been exhausted and there could be room for more gains. More gains. More BTC newcomers are less committed and are more likely to panic sell. Looks like we can still go up. And you guys can see that right here, right? Some of these lower bands have dealt with big sell-offs. That's why we've dealt with this correction in the market. And I've said many times, you can get to this point where the sellers have sold, right? The people that have panicked, the people that are here for the first time, the people that invest on emotion, a lot of those people have in fact liquidated their bags and it's opened up a lot of that upside potential. There's a lot less resistance that we're dealing with now. What this also references is the Bitcoin miner revenue per hash. And you guys can see that right now, the past 2 spikes to 0.3, 30 cents per terahash came during previous market cycle peaks. And again, we're still not close to that. So there are in fact all these metrics that are showing that we're in fact just getting started. I like to reference the time standpoint, right? The time standpoint shows that historically speaking, we should top in late 2025, just because we've done something early because of these additional catalysts like institutional money flowing into the space, the approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs, things like that have gotten us to a high point early. That hasn't changed any of what normally happens, right? The same things that have happened from cycle to cycle to cycle stay consistent. Ethereum beginning to gain dominance earlier in the year. We know that retail hasn't really flown back in a big way or flown back into the space in a big way. You can see from all different altcoins and things like that, nothing has changed. All right. People keep trying to say that this is different and things are happening earlier and we're going to be shortened because of this. Guys, retail is not even here yet. Retail is the big driver of the market cycle. Okay. It's the big reason that pushes the market up to some of these insane levels. And yes, institutional money is helping right now, but most of the people that you talk to in your daily lives, if you mention crypto, they're like, ugh, gross. Right. And until those people start saying, oh yeah, actually, I've seen crypto, it's doing well. We're not there. All right. We are not even close yet. So as always, this is not financial advice, but sentiment is a big thing. And the sentiment surrounding crypto isn't still at this very high point that you typically see in the height of the bull market cycle. So until your mom, your cousin, your dog is talking about crypto, we're not there yet. So I appreciate you guys as always. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, but have a great day. Show your love below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.